guys, happy Friday, Thanksgiving Eve. If you are planning on camming a 5.7 HEMI, you might want to watch this. I got a few things I want to share from my own personal experience that could help you or will help you when you are planning on getting a camshaft for your 5.7 HEMI. So the first thing first is, most people, like I said, like me, the reason why I'm making this video is because I never knew any of these things that I'm going to share with you guys right now. So you might want to take it into consideration. So let me get to the point. So I was planning on camming my 5.7 HEMI. So when you want to cam your truck, obviously, or car, whatever, especially if you have no kind of clue on what kind of camshaft or what, like your specs, this and that, all that stuff, you want to be able to, obviously be able to put on your car, but you just don't know exactly where to start. And your mileage on your car, truck, this and that too, definitely does matter. And it might be something too you want to take into consideration, because that was something that I personally did not know at all. Well, I kind of did, but it's like I really didn't see it as a factor. Like, dang, it's really gonna play some kind of factor in which kind of cam I'm gonna be going with and what kind of kit I'm gonna have to get, this and that. I didn't really know most of them things. So just understand, if you have me, I consider my truck like a high mileage. It's like over 100K, which is obviously fine. You can still be able to do camshaft, but it gotta be certain things that you gotta be willing to change about it. So with me, honestly, I was able to change my I'm getting a camshaft. So I actually was able to, the smartest thing you could do is wherever you plan on buying your cam kit or whatever, camshaft spec, whatever, always double check, especially if you don't have any kind of pretty much experience with what should be done when it comes to these 5.7 HEMIs and stuff, or if you're not no kind of professional mechanic. Definitely, before you order anything, these are not parts that, it's like a small parts where you order, you could be able to send it back, this and that. Obviously you don't want to buy something and then when you ended up taking it to whatever shop, they end up telling you, hey, look, you can't do your camshaft because such and such, you need to replace this, you need to replace that due to high mileage or whatever, this and that. Like with me, I personally did not know most of this stuff. I really didn't. I knew I want cams on my truck, but I didn't really knew what kind of spec I wanted, but I didn't really knew, like, damn, this got to get replaced because of such and such, because of this. It's not anything bad, but it just saves you the time and hassle of you thinking like, dang, I gotta really be able to do this. Like, it save you all that problems. Like, especially if you got some parts you really want to, doing camshaft it's like a big deal. It's like, dang, your car or truck gonna be chopping hard, this and that. You want that, but it's a huge disappointment if you find out, like, dang, I can't even do it no more because I ain't ordered this parts is missing. All I'm saying is, just be mindful to double check with whoever going to be installing them, or make sure wherever you order your parts, be able to call, give them information on your vehicle so they can be able to show you the direct parts you're going to need. Like me right now, I never knew. I pretty much thought I was just going to need some camshaft heads, pretty much, but due to the fact that my truck it's not like a brand new pickup truck where it has like 20,000 miles or 10,000 miles. So I got to change, like, lifters, a few things. It's not really, these are stuff that's like little minor stuff, but it's mandatory because it's like a what if, it's like a what if you don't want this to go wrong or that to go wrong. And then to your camshaft, if you're going with a camshaft, you got to know, the reason why I say you got to really know what kind of spec and what do you want out of it, because that aligns with your torque converter. You got to know what kind of, because if you going with just driving around street performance and stuff, then you might not need any kind of crazy torque converter. Then your stock torque converter you have, you could be able to, match with your cam if you're doing like a stage 1, stage 2, or close to 3. I say 3. But that's just something to keep in mind, because I myself, I really didn't really know most of these things. And I was gonna order these I was planning on ordering some camshaft probably the end of this month or next month, and getting them installed like early next year. But shout out to 797 Performance for definitely hooking me up and telling me exactly what I was gonna need and showing me the right parts, because I was gonna order some stuff that it wasn't like the wrong parts, but I was gonna order the camshaft where it was gonna be missing a bunch of things, and that was gonna be kind of like a pain in the ass, stressful, disappointment. So if you, like me, you plan on doing camshaft and you got a lower high mileage on your truck, definitely look into giving them a call first, getting a direct, knowing exactly everything you're going to need before you pay for it, because save yourself the headache. Like I said, with me, really, my miles on my truck really doesn't really affect me much, because I know in the long run it's not really high mileage, but I know for a fact what I'm planning on doing with this truck is gonna require me to get a whole new block, pretty much, which is the block that's in here now. It is 5.7, but I'm gonna let it have its lifespan, and then before I could go ahead and start doing any kind of crazy ish. But that's like later on down the road. So I'm just gonna have my fun with it now, do the things that I want to do, and then when I really want to turn this truck into a real drag truck, then that's when I'm really gonna turn it up a notch and really do fully customized torque converter, upgraded transmission, and a bigger block, stuff like that. But it does really come down to a lot of things though when you're doing the camshaft. So definitely do your homework. But hope you guys have a great holiday. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.